50% of the territory in Volgograd is occupied by such small houses. There are lots of them in Volgograd, and we'll have a chance to see many of them on our way to the Don River. There are many of them here. And why did it happen so that in the Armenian city there are lots of small houses on your right? It happened, I think, because of the Battle of Stalingrad. When the battle came to an end and the city was ruined completely by 92%. And by the way, when the Battle of Stalingrad began, there were 500,000 people in Volgograd, 500,000. When the battle came to an end, there were 37,000 people in Stalingrad. Instead of 500,000, 37,000. And people from all over the Soviet Union, they came to Stalingrad to rebuild it. And you see, people did not have any place to live in. Everything had been ruined, and they lived in dugouts. Sometimes they lived in the broken airplanes, but then time became better and better, and every family had a chance to build a small house for themselves, and that's why many houses, small houses, appeared in Stalingrad. There were lots of them, and people, they were so glad they had the house of their own, their home. Sometimes we see that these houses are far from being nice. They are small, they are wooden sometimes, but all the people were lucky to have them. And I again and again wonder how nice the people were after the war. First of all, they were happy people. They did not have anything. Their clothes were shabby. They did not have enough food to eat, but they were happy because the war was over and they were alive. Now, sometimes to live, it's not enough for us to be happy. We always need something more. We need nice houses, cars, things, also everything. Then we think we'll be happy. Those people, they were happy because they were alive. It's a great thing. And so now on your left, on your right, you can see that instead of small houses, people build rather nice houses. On your left, one building is rather high, yes, rather high. And many people, they don't want to live in the blocks of flats. They want to have their homes, though they are small, though they are sometimes shabby, but they want to have them. They say, we live on the ground, we've got fruit trees, we've got kitchen garden, we like it. And so you see on your right, on your left, there are lots of such houses. But during the years of Soviet power, in 1961, it was prohibited to build small houses in the city. They said only many-storied houses must be in Volgograd, and it was such a tendency in the construction industry, in the building industry in Volgograd, to ruin small houses and to build 5-storied, 9-storied houses. It's in the past already. Now nearly never the small houses are being destroyed to build many-storied ones. There are many places in Volgograd with no houses where you can test construction sites. That's why they do need to destroy small houses in the city. Sometimes in the center, because even in the central district there are such small houses, but here they will stand forever, I think, these houses, as you can see on your left.
There were many old houses left, that surprises me. You know, the old houses.
Yes.
Over the district. I think the German soldiers must have lived in them when they needed a roof over their head.
Yes.
When it got very cold.
They hoped to spend the winter of 1942-1943 in Stalingrad.
Right.
And that's why the southern district, they didn't bomb as severely as the center of the city, to save those buildings for their lodging.
Is that part of Beketovka, or is Beketovka? Beketovka?
Yes.
Okay.
That's there was war prisoners.
Yes, I know that too. I would have liked to see that, because there was a big cemetery there.
Yeah, there is just a local cemetery.
Yes.
And on your right there is a cemetery, you see it, and our cemeteries are usually with lots of trees, because everybody wants to plant a tree at the grave of his relative, of his deceased relative, and that's why our cemeteries sometimes are like parks, really. But sometimes some graves are neglected. It also happens so in our city. Я люблю, когда это мне нравится. Да, ну. And on your left there is the border sign. When we'll be going back to Volgograd, you will be able to see on the sign 3 names, Tsaritsyn, Stalingrad, Volgograd, for everybody to know that you are coming to the hero city of Volgograd. And now it's the end of Volgograd, and we'll go through the Volgograd region.
Екатерина, угощайтесь.
А это конфеты.
Держите, а то рассыпется.
Так это много.
Желтенький, говорят, очень вкусно.
Сергей, берите конфеты.